That's what I do.
Yeah, we don't like that around here.
Okay, well, I film the police. I film the police.
Yeah, but we don't like people filming here unless they get permission from our
yeah, I don't need to get permission from anybody. I'm on a public sidewalk.
Yeah.
You see them having a problem with it?
No.
Okay, so if it was against the law.
That's what our policy is.
But your policy doesn't apply to public spaces.
Well, he's not on the public space. He's on
No, he's not.
property.
I am. You can't trespass eyes.
But you're filming over there. That's not cool.
That doesn't matter.
You don't have permission from
I don't need it.
Yeah, you do.
No, I do not.
Yeah,
I'd be willing to place money on that.
People don't want to be.
Heard about the First Amendment, right?
Huh?
You've heard about the First Amendment?
He has rights also, though.
Sure, he does.
To be filmed.
Oh no, there's no expectation of privacy when you're in public.
I'll make it nice and simple for you. If you're going to threaten me with arrest, I'll leave and I'll take the formal trespass right now. If not, then I'm just going to stay here.
Okay.
Welcome to Mr. Rights, where your rights matter and the truth always stands with you. Every day we uncover how the law works outside the courtroom, where real encounters happen. From ID refusal to unlawful stops, we break it down so you know your power. No hype, just your rights, real cases, and real knowledge. Hit subscribe, because knowing is the first step to standing your ground.
I've seen him. I've seen him on the camera. No, there's no ticket. I literally just told you come back. He's cited for arrest, correct? You can't go there until you talk to management, so you're allowed back on. You're not allowed on the private property. Yep. No, you can't go in the kitchen.
I'm trying to beat the heat.
We were down in Missouri for months of that.
I don't know why this guy's answering questions.
Alright, Dominic, so I'm going to issue a citation. Yeah, where does this now? Oh. Hey, appreciate it. What's your last name, man? Oh, yeah.
And I think it's as a normal, I just feel like.
So, what I would do is have Amanda call or live there, but like, she should have a number. Hey, it's just a handicap. So you're taking care of her or something? So what I would do is have her call me.
I really ride.
Right. So you need to have, like I said, we didn't trespass. Like that's not our choice. We have to go by whatever the building is out. So that's how that moves. Sorry. So have her call. Say, here's the deal. I want my brother to come to my place. He wants me to take care of your stuff. And he's going to be able to go back to the building. He wasn't going in the door. The officers cited Brittany for that, right? So have her call, and then she calls and say, if manager decides, yeah, Dominic's cool, come back. They'll call him. We don't sit outside the building looking for people. You know? Right. Yeah, we don't look for them. Yeah, as long as we're sitting. We don't have time to. Oh, I'm gonna get down like today. Yeah. I mean, right. No, I get that. That's why you need to try to. Hopefully, they can call me and talk to them. Right. Right. I don't want to sit there and separate. But the problem that we have is we don't.
How are you filming?
That's what I do.
Huh?
That's what I do.
Yeah, we don't like to do around here.
Okay, well, I film the police. I film the police.
Yeah, but we don't like people filming here unless they get permission from our
Yeah, I don't need to get permission from anybody. I'm on a public sidewalk.
Yeah.
You see them having a problem with it?
No.
You see- Okay, so if it was
just
against the
saying
law.
That's what our policy is.
But your policy doesn't apply to public spaces.
Well, he's not on the public space. He's on
No, he's
our
not. I
property.
am. You can't trespass eyes.
But you're filming over there. That's not cool.
That doesn't matter.
You don't have permission from
I don't need it.
Yeah, you do.
No, I do not.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to place money on that.
People don't want to be.
Heard about the First Amendment, right?
Huh?
You've heard about the First Amendment?
He has rights also, though.
Sure, he does.
To be filmed.
Oh no, there's no expectation of privacy when you're in public.
Did you ask him? Though?
I don't need to. There's no expectation of privacy when you're in public.
Yeah.
If you have a problem, there's two gentlemen right there you can talk to about it.
Just stay here.
Okay, you stay there. Might not want to block the sidewalk though. People might be trying to get through.
I don't want you filming.
You can block the sidewalk. Okay.
No, I'm not gonna block the sidewalk.
Tell you what, let's make you a YouTube star. How's that?
Go ahead. Just like you have rights, people have a right to privacy. They don't want
Not
to
in
be
public,
filmed.
they don't.
Yes, they do. He's on our property, so that's not public. Private property.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
I got you earlier, man.
Why is he here?
I don't know.
Yeah, some of these people don't want to be filmed. They should have the right to pass.
What's that? You're in a public space. That's part of the deal.
Hey, John Howard. Hey, Misco David, Papa Meatball, watching from Washington. Nice. So I was walking towards the street sidewalk sales in downtown Duluth, and I come across police response to trespassing. This gentleman here was caught on camera trespassing. Reggie here in the gray sweatshirt decided to come out and tell me I wasn't allowed to film here. That's why I went live. The police officers did inform him that he's in a public space, and I have every right to film. I'm going to keep you guys on live until after this is over, and I will continue on down to the sidewalk sales.
Yeah, no, I'm bad. Ain't that bad.
Hey, Jeff Rocker. Nothing serious going on. Just had somebody come out from the Chum Center and try to tell me I'm not allowed to record. The Duluth police officers here have been very kind, cordial, even when investigating this gentleman for trespassing. They explained to Reggie that I have every right to be here and film and record. Lindsay J, Flashy Socks, Jeff Conabear, Bama Camera, Film TP.
You put these on YouTube?
I do.
Can I get the channel?
Good Citizen of the North.
Good Citizen of the North.
Can I ask why you're asking?
Just wondering while I look it up.
Oh, sure.
Just check it out.
Cool. Spread it around. Do you work here, ma'am?
No.
No, you don't? Okay. My viewers would like to know what Chum Center is. Do you know?
I don't.
You don't? Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not too aware myself. I know that they help with those who are hungry. I think they help with boarding. Like if you need a place to stay for the night, but I'm not positive on any of that.
Does she yell? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's more than just the food pantry, Bullet SpongeBob.
Was that at Douglas County?
Where Chumley, who said that? Irish C says where Chumley's test tube was fertilized.
How long you been up here? Swanson. There it is. Oh, he got yelled at a lot.
Leave my buddy alone.
Yeah, you're all right. I like you.
Yeah, I'll go ask. Excuse me. Does anybody want to explain what the Chum Center is and what it does? I don't need to put you on camera. I'm just looking for information. No? I don't need to put you on camera, ma'am. No? Nobody wants to say? Okay. What's that? I'm sorry? A flip? Oh, okay. All right. This gentleman's going to do a flip for us. Nice. Landed it. 9.5.
That was great.
That's for the band.
You come back up here.
Hold on, no more party tricks till we leave so you don't break your neck. Why would it be your fault then?
It's just for trespass, real
And
Jingy.
they didn't stop me. You know, so he had to call paramedics, and I'm gonna lay there.
Oh no. You go sue the city.
Once you get your ticket, then you're good to do whatever kind of looks you want.
City's responsible. They didn't put any no flipping signs out there.
They did.
They did not.
They did.
How were you supposed to know?
You're right. You're right. You're correct.
Real Jingy says Chuck Berry would be proud, man.
Oh, I love you. Look up Jesse White from Illinois. Jesse White, I used to be in that.
Jesse White
Jesse
from
White.
Lily North.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Blood Billiken Parade, 2006. You'll see Dominic Williams.
Yeah. Nice. I'll have to look that up.
Hands weren't invented when I was
Hey, Sarah Tay. Just recording the police. I was heading down for the sidewalk sales in Duluth. They were investigating this gentleman for trespass. Somebody was coming out trying to tell me I couldn't film, so I went live early. I was going to wait till I got downtown. Everything's cool. Everybody's in a good mood. Gene the dance. Yeah, VS Litter says we need Gene the dancing machine. Hi, Cybertron. Hello, Timberwolf 1.
Stay with me, bro.
I have no idea.
You're a funny man. You're a funny man.
What's going on with y'all?
They think I'm a celebrity, right? That's not me. That's the wrong man. You have the wrong guy. You have the wrong guy, man.
Why are you walking with a can?
I'm gonna say, why wouldn't the man want to Well,
We're just
get on out of here.
we're just waiting for Reginald to get a citation. We gotta know now. Yeah. Maybe after this is over with, we'll go read the door signs and see what's up.
Y'all have a nice day,
Sarah Tay, he's being investigated for trespass. I believe they're citing him for it.
Oh, that don't go with the flicker.
Oh, I didn't say you trespassed. I've seen no evidence of that. I said you're being cited for trespass. Doesn't mean you're guilty. Citation, I guess he was warned yesterday.
Can I see that one more time?
What's that?
We are the world. We are the ones that make a brighter days. Let's start here.
Glad to see you're keeping it happy.
There are people dying. That was actually $1 billion track put together.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, I remember that when I was a kid.
Michael Jackson,
Huge stars for the time.
Stevie Wonder.
Oh, I think Digit Merska, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Take care, guys.
Hey, Reginald.
The other day, you remember.
Yeah, my viewers would like to know if you would tell them what the Chum Center is.
Chum Center is a place where you can come, you get together. You know,
I'll point it this way. That's fine. Yep.
Chum Center is a place where I'll take it.
Okay.
Well, the Chum Center here, to me, I'm from Illinois. The Chum Center is a place of very good people that may seem weird to people, but the best people on earth, if you ask me.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Some of the greatest people on earth with giving hearts and willing to help you do anything, you know? You just have to have the courage to come in.
Sure.
You have to have the courage to come in.
So what do they help you with here?
Well,
Do you know?
They help you with getting IDs and, getting connected back with the world.
Okay.
Having
So it's
a
an
place to
outreach
lay your
program for people who are down and out on their luck, looking
people from
for.
out of town, people stranded,
Sure.
people who are willing to get back on their feet.
Awesome.
You know what I mean?
Awesome. Reginald.
And every type of race.
Awesome.
No?
Yes. Nobody's excluded.
You see the birds out here?
Yeah.
They ain't even flew away yet.
They're welcome too.
That's it.
All right, Reginald. Thank you very much.
Have a blessing.
You too. Oh, he didn't get trespass from the help center. He got trespass from the apartment building down here. It's just where he was sitting when the police caught up with him. Yeah, I'm waiting. All right, we're gonna head downtown to the sidewalk sales.
Film me. Hey, what's up? Who's going to sort of sidewalk sales? It's kind of a tip, but you might find something you need, something you can use. Hot sale, you gotta look around. Don't buy the first thing you see.
So don't buy the first thing you see.
Don't buy the first thing you see, and stay in school and get rid of your loser friends. That's really anywhere in life.
Awesome. YouTube says thank you. That's right, T-Ray. Don't do drugs, kids. All right, this is Legacy Glassworks across the way there. They do hand-blown glass pipes and artwork. What do we got this way? They're still hanging out. Cool. We're on 1st Street right now. Sidewalk sales are another block down.
She had 5 in there yesterday. So it's one side. I just tell you what I know, and me and him see what's going on over here.
Right? My sister, I'll be your daughter.
Unfortunately, it takes
Really appreciate it. Let's just blame everybody else.
You like that from Billy from Malcolm? Yeah.
I mean, you guys probably can see this. Yeah, see, but it's again that it must get paranoid or something. We still do their shit. And then so then everybody's trying to steal from them. Well, you know what? You're the problem. She wasn't here. You guys will be here today. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'll contact you. Thank you. I was up there.
All right, I'm not going to hang around here. I want to get down to Superior Street, go see the festivities.
In the chilly streets of Duluth, Minnesota, where summer temperatures hover around 68 degrees Fahrenheit, a determined citizen stood firm on a public sidewalk near the Chum Center to defend his First Amendment right to record. Confronted by local residents, he remained calm and assertive. Duluth police, known for ranking in the top 15% statewide in resolving citizen complaints, acted lawfully and confirmed his right to film in public. If you're ever stopped while recording, stay calm, cite the law, and document legally. Subscribe to Mr. Right, leave a comment, and share to support our legal rights. Now let's move on to the second video.
How you doing? What's going on, man?
How are you?
Not too bad. Having a good day.
Good. Hey, y'all, what's going on?
I guess you're calling for him right there.
Who called? I don't know who called.
The guy right there.
You called?
Oh, no, definitely not.
He's videoing, so I guess they called him because he was in here.
Yeah, I don't want to be on video.
Any of y'all call law enforcement?
Our supervisor did. We were calling for him.
Okay. So what's the deal? Y'all want him to leave, or
That's what she wanted.
is she back here? Yes, ma'am. Deputy Brown, the Sheriff's Department.
I know.
Right now, I'm just trying to speak with who called. I guess the supervisor called.
You can go because I got to do a passport, so you can stay right there. And then when you get finished, you can move right over. Yeah. There you go.
Casper must have done it, man.
All right. You can stay right there. All right.
Okay.
He said he got the right to stand here and film. I told him you disturbing our customers, disturbing our clerks doing their work. And you know, been here 15 minutes, now longer than that. Could you just please leave? You got your picture. Could you please no? I mean,
Okay. Hey, yes, sir. You want to talk to me over here so we can get out of here?
That's all right. I'm good right here. We can talk right here. What's up?
We can
What's
talk
going on?
right here then. So what's going on here?
I'm just out here making a travel video, man.
A travel video?
Travel video.
For what?
For what? Just depends on what happens while I'm here. Just could go a multitude of different places.
Okay. So they tell you to leave, you don't leave. What's the deal with that?
What do you mean?
Well, from what I understand, they told you to leave and you've refused to do so.
Well, they're not telling me to leave. They're asking me to leave.
You want them to leave?
Yes.
Okay, now they're telling you to leave.
Okay.
So that means you have to leave.
Is that a lawful order? What's the crime I committed?
That'd be trespassing.
Trespassing?
Yes.
On what? Is this public property?
It is, but here's the deal.
Let's hear
It's
the
just
deal.
like any other business.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
No,
is.
this is owned by the government.
It's owned by the federal government. Okay?
Exactly.
But it operates just like any other business.
Trust me. So so look, I'll make it nice and simple for you. If you're gonna threaten me with arrest, I'll leave and I'll take the formal trespass right now. If not, then I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. If he refuses to leave, are you want to press charges?
yes.
Okay. If you don't leave, then you're going to go to jail for trespassing.
Okay. So do you need my ID? You want to get the formal trespass going?
Yes, please.
All right. I actually don't have it on me. I can give you my name
That's
and everything like that.
Yeah.
And what was your name and badge number, just so I know?
I am Deputy Brown. My badge number is 571.
571.
Yes, 571.
And
your name, sir?
what county do you work
Lexington.
for? Lexington?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
What's your name, sir?
You want to go out here? You want to talk out here?
You want to talk out there now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just stay right here. What's your name, sir?
Am I free to go or am I detained?
Well, you're detained at the moment
Oh,
until
yeah.
I get your name
For
this
what?
formal trespass notice, and then you'll be free to go on to wherever it is that you want to go to.
No. Okay. All right. I'll give you my name.
What's your name, sir?
John Medallia.
John?
Yep.
You spell that John?
Yep.
Your last name?
MEDAGLIA. Can I get a supervisor here as well?
Sure.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
First name John, common spelling. Last name Medaglia, spelled Mike, Echo, Delta, Alpha, Golf, Lima, India, Alpha.
So now, just to reiterate, you said I was under duress of arrest.
They're placing you on trespass notice, so at this point, if you refuse to leave, then you're violating the trespass law. Okay, which is a misdemeanor charge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a jailable offense. It carries up to 30 days. Stay in our county.
From private property, right?
From private property that is owned by the federal government, yes. But the post office operates just like any other business in town.
Okay, man.
Okay, they have customers that show up, they leave.
You got
they
it.
do
Did
their
you call a
business.
supervisor or no?
Yeah, I mean, 551, 571.
And I did have.
Are you free to head my way?
I don't blame him if he feels uncomfortable.
Okay, I need a supervisor if there's one available, somewhere close.
Are you the supervisor or the postmaster?
10-4
The question is, who are you? Who are you? I'm like,
Supervisor or postmaster?
These guys, why don't you leave them alone? They're just doing their job. Who are you? Right. Like,
Why don't you just leave me alone?
Thinking you can do all this?
A citizen of the U.S.
You're crazy, buddy.
So did you hear what I asked or no?
People have their privacy. They don't like to be photographed. They don't like to be.
Okay, so that answer was way too big. The box is about this big. I just asked you supervisor or postmaster.
Conversate with you with anything.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good.
I got a supervisor on the way. He's gonna be a minute though. He's coming from the way.
Sweet. No problem, man. How long you been doing this?
I'm sorry?
How long you been doing this?
4.5 years.
4.5 years. Wow. Never been called out to a post office before?
No, I haven't.
No. This will be a learning experience then, man.
He's got glasses on. Maybe I should put mine on. Is it a little bright in here? You got eyes behind those glasses?
I'm sorry?
You got some eyes behind those glasses?
I'm sorry?
You can't hear me, oh well.
I heard just
Okay,
Thank you.
messing with our customers.
Thank you, officer, for doing your job.
Thank y'all.
Yes, ma'am. Y'all have a good day.
You too.
I need to stay here.
I did have a question
So
for you.
Before we wrap this up, he's requesting my supervisor to come out here and have a chat with him. So here's the deal. Even if you didn't want him to leave, okay, we're in a public facility. He's just he's got every right in the world to whip out a phone and start recording if he wants to. That doesn't
So
mean
now he's backtracking. Now what this is called is backtracking.
Okay,
so let's go ahead. Let's hear this.
Okay, so this got nothing to do with the
Oh no, it is. It
recording.
is.
So
Yeah, it is actually.
My dealings with you've got nothing to do with you whipping out a phone and recording anyone.
So what is
It
it?
has everything to do with whether or not they want you to leave.
Right. So why do I need to leave?
Because they don't want you hearing it.
No, that's not a crime. Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
It's a misdemeanor.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Them not wanting me here is not a misdemeanor. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So, but the deal is he's exercising First Amendment rights by videoing and photographing in public. He can do that.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it makes everyone uncomfortable, okay, but that in itself is not a crime. Now, him refusing to leave upon the employee's request here is. Okay, that's why I asked you if you wanted to prosecute
Not
if
in
you refused to leave.
Not in a public property.
But the thing is, he's, like I said, he's requesting to speak to a supervisor. He's on his way from around Gaston, so he's going to be about 25 minutes to get here.
So my question is, okay, why he can't film the outside? He done did what he did on the inside. Why he can't go outside?
I don't know the answer.
I was
to that
outside first.
Excuse me?
You're excused, first of all, and second of all, I said I was outside first.
Who do you work for?
Well,
Just
I
out of
mean,
curiosity.
it's not.
I'm sorry?
Who do you work for?
That's a little personal, ma'am. I'm in the middle of working. So
Personal?
I'm in the middle of working, so I'll talk to you
Anybody
as soon
with
as
a
I'm done.
camera, please get it out and take us a picture and take your glasses off.
No, he's incognito.
And take a picture of him. Let me see if
Yeah.
I got the
Hey,
my
you get a
camera.
Everybody
phone
take a
camera right
picture.
there.
Exactly.
Well, that's right. Well, that's good. Okay, I didn't think of that.
That's why he got his glasses on.
Probably.
And I welcome you to take a picture because that's against your policy, and I'll simply write a complaint. That's fine. That's against your policy, not mine. I don't abide by policy here. I abide by law. And you're acting as a feelings enforcer today, sir. So I travel the country doing this. Just want to let you know. Now that the cat's out of the bag a little bit, I travel the country doing this. So be prepared to have have to deal with this.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that. Because I know what I'm talking about. You don't. This is why I gave you my information under threat of arrest.
Okay.
And now you're just digging yourself a deeper hole.
Well, you
tried to backtrack out of it. You tried to backtrack out of it.
You're welcome to do that.
I know, and if I'm free to leave, I'm free to stay. So.
Oh, well, you're not free to stay. You're free to leave. Okay. Because if you refuse to leave, then you're going to take a ride with me to the county jail.
Like I said, this is why I asked for a supervisor.
Okay, that's fine. Well, he's on his way. He's going to be a minute to get here.
Sounds good, man.
If you decline to want to speak to him at this point and you want to leave, you're welcome to do that. Okay. The only one keeping you here is you.
So you're not interested in writing a formal trespass anymore?
Oh, there'll be a formal trespass or a report written for this. But what
Sounds
I'm telling
good.
you is if you don't want to talk to my supervisor anymore, you're free to leave and go home or go wherever you want to go.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. But-
Appreciate it. Again, if I'm free to leave.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. You're free to leave, but if you want to stay and talk to my supervisor, I'm going to remain here until he gets here.
Yep.
Okay. Because I'm going to assume that you want to make some sort of complaint about my performance, which is perfectly fine.
It'll be more than a complaint.
So, but I'm not leaving here until you do.
Oh yeah. You want to bet? You a gambling man?
I'm not gambling. I'm just
Nah,
telling
I
you
didn't
the way
think so.
It's going to go. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not here to try to antagonize.
I'm not here
cause
to
any
try to
disagreements.
Oh, you're
I'm
not?
just telling you what's going to happen if you make one decision one way or the other.
Perfect.
Okay. So, but I'm not leaving here until you do.
We will definitely see.
How long has he been here?
I've been rolling in here for 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
I'm probably out there for another 10, 15, maybe. I'm glad she stuck around for a free education too. You know what the statute for trespassing is in South Carolina?
Not straight off the top of my head.
No?
But it's
That's unfortunate. So you're here to enforce laws that you don't know.
I don't know the statute number right off the top of my head.
Do you know what it says?
Yeah.
Yeah? What does it say?
In a roundabout way, basically it says that refusal to leave upon request is trespass.
That's on private property. And again, is this private or public?
Okay, is the pop shop in there public or private?
That's private.
It's private.
Yeah.
Okay, so is Walmart
Like a
down here
Walmart?
public or
Right, that's private.
It's private, right?
Right.
Okay,
Now, who is this building owned by?
it's owned, as far as I know, it's owned by
By
the
the
United
state,
States
right?
government.
No,
Okay.
by the state.
I'm sorry,
I said by the state?
but it's operated by the United States government.
Right. Government
US
employees?
Postal Service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't know what you're talking about, man. You don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
So this is why I called the supervisor. Hopefully he
Okay, well,
does.
that's fine. He'll be here shortly.
Told you this would be a good one though, guys, today.
Hey, sir, how you doing? I've got a gentleman down here that's been at the post office for about an hour now. He's been inside. Yeah, he's been inside. Just he's got a couple of cell phones on him. He's been inside recording customers and recording employees for around about 45 minutes now. They've requested him to leave. He's refused to do so. When I made contact with him, he's given me, he's displaying First Amendment ideology.
Oh, that darn thing. That pesky little thing right there called the Constitution.
It's in a government-run facility, so he doesn't have to leave.
Take it easy, man. You're welcome.
Not yet. He's remaining here because he wants to speak to you or a supervisor. But he's been explained that at this point, I've already spoken to the employees. They want to remove from the property, and they would prosecute if it went that far. But but yeah, he wants to remain here to speak to a supervisor. He's on his way.
Sounds good, man.
So why a post office?
Okay, there you go. And I'll be right back.
There's plenty of government buildings around. Why you choose the Red Bank Post Office?
To what?
So there's plenty of government buildings around. I mean, why choose the Red Bank Post Office? You don't have an answer?
I'm just not gonna give one.
Okay.
Huge line of people just sitting inside, messing about.
You identify with the First Amendment auditors?
I identify as transgender.
You know what I'm talking about?
A what?
A First Amendment auditor?
Like I said, man, I'm just out here making travel videos. I'm not even sure what that is, so I don't know.
Okay.
I don't understand why you're doing what you're doing, but it's all fine by me, man.
I'm gonna get my boyfriend to give me that hotel. He's looking for some new fish meat.
I'm not gonna stand here and explain myself to a G.I. Joe. Fool as yourself.
6972, just pull in right now.
So what's a First Amendment auditor?
Traditionally, from what I've heard, what I've read, what I understood, is First Amendment auditors are individuals that like to walk into government-run buildings and facilities and video and photograph government workers. Basically, they say that they're there to ensure that government agencies and employees are doing the things that they're supposed to do. That sort of thing.
So what's your thought on those kind of things?
I'm sorry?
I've never seen one of those personally myself, but what's your thought on one of those?
Perfectly legal to a point.
Interesting.
To a point.
Interesting.
It does have its limits.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Well, in this particular instance, they've asked you to leave the premises and you refuse to do so, which is a violation of state law. Okay?
Which one is that?
Trespassing. After notice. Refusing to leave upon request.
Is your body cam going right now?
Yes, it is.
Good. Perfect. So how do those First Amendment auditing videos usually end? Does guys go to jail?
Greatly depends. Depends on the situation.
That's cool. I'll have to check one of those out sometime.
Were those socks a gift or did you buy those? I'm just wondering, you're a little young for MTV.
Curiosity kills the cat, man.
Oh, I should say you're too young for the old MTV. Where they actually play music videos.
That is true. You got that right.
Instead of reruns of the real world. Whatever mess they show nowadays.
Did you know how old I am? I gave you my information under threat of arrest.
Yeah.
Is it not sunk in yet?
I'm sorry?
Has it not sunk in yet?
Sunk in? What are you talking about?
Nah, I'm sweet.
I didn't get your information or a threat of arrest.
Oh, you didn't?
No, you could have just walked out if you
Oh,
wanted to.
thank God we have video, man.
Okay.
Thank God. Thank God.
Okay. What I told you was I was writing a report for a trespass notice. Okay, I took your information so I could write that report and have your information in there. So when if we find you in this problem.
Well, this is why I asked you very specifically.
Okay.
If I don't leave, are you going to arrest me?
No, like I said, you're free to walk out of here if you
I know,
want to.
and if I'm
you wanna
free to
wait for
stay,
my
I'm free to
supervisor,
go.
You're welcome to do that.
If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay, man.
Well, you're not free to stay. You're free to wait for my supervisor.
This is what I'm doing now.
But like I
Staying
said, you're
and
not
waiting
leaving
for your
here until I
supervisor.
do.
Exactly.
Okay.
Correct.
Sorry, I'm not leaving here until
Oh,
you do.
oh, okay, we'll see. Another backtrack right there. Shows you don't put much thought into what you say or do. You gotta think about what you're doing. Maybe your supervisor knows. Man. All these people. And, More walking in, just a longer line going. It's wild. There we go. Real classy.
Enjoy the Jimmy Vance Hotel, baby.
I'm sorry?
Enjoy the Jimmy Vance Hotel. You're gonna be sweet down there. They're looking for a boyfriend.
I seem to know a lot about it.
Y'all crazy.
Should stick around and get a free education, man. Something you should have taken advantage of back in public school.
I go to public school.
It shows, trust me.
I'm a crap.
Yeah, all right.
Could I actually ask you a question since you're standing there?
Sure.
I live here in Lexington County.
Mhm.
I moved here a couple months ago and bought my house. I live right over there on South Lake. I'm looking to build a firearms station, like a
Like a range?
Yeah. Can I do that in the city?
Yeah. But
I wouldn't take this guy's legal advice.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, yeah. The only thing that do it safely. Okay, obviously you don't want to have
Correct. My mom said I'm having to bring in.
open land behind. Yes, sir. He's inside. Yes, sir. No, he's just standing here next to the mail, the form box, and just filming everything. So, okay.
So what's going on?
I just no, sorry, I was calling. But no, yeah, you can shoot on your own property how you want to. Like I said, I would just advise you to take the county one that's into
Doesn't want to answer that one.
consideration whenever you're shooting. Basically, no, it's not.
Finally, we have somebody working again.
Yeah, the basic
Finally.
is if you're making a noise that's loud enough, your neighbors to want to call us about.
Oh my goodness, this guy was here when I first got here. Oh, he was working for the post office. I mean, the passport. That's right. Interesting.
Like, I'll give you a perfect example. So up in Irmo, I used to work up in the north region around the Irmo area, around St. Andrews Road up there. We'd have a gentleman that would like to play loud music at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon when we'd get home from work. Not necessarily a bad thing. The issue was he had a neighbor that lived right across the street from him that had a 2-month-old child. And when they would play the music, it would wake up the kid from his nap. So
Now he's coming. Finally, Took long enough.
John, this is Sergeant Steele. He's a patrol sergeant.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
You want to talk to me?
Yeah, I just wanted to see what was going on, because I got my information taken under threat of arrest for staying here if I wasn't gonna leave. So I gave it to him, and I'm not sure if we're gonna write out a formal trespass or if I'm gonna be have my rights intact today.
You guys said? Yeah.
There's the first time he's gonna leave while I stay here.
So you trying to get a feel for it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with all these people.
No, let me give you the phone. At the top right here, make sure you put the address that's on your ID. And then this package, call my ID. You know, on this one, you got one that has 9. It verifies the address.
And I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name and badge number.
Sergeant Steele.
Still? Badge number? 551. 551. Thank you, Mr. Still. Appreciate that.
Just whoever it is.
Fill it out right there.
I appreciate the professionalism from you, though. Thank you.
Go back after lunch. You got time. You got over 2 hours.
You from Lexington?
I'm not. I'm from Boston, actually.
There's no kind to you.
Not really, but you know, it is what it is, man. You win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose some.
You just want to bring them up. I don't want to collect it but once a week. Because he did a small box.
I need to clear my phone, guys. I just ran out of storage on my other one.
My medicine, and I was going to ask.
Push your button to see him.
Getting holidays out. Yeah. I've seen several people walking through large several.
Looks like you're going to rent her mom.
What brought you down here from Boston?
Oh, I live here now.
Oh, you just moved here?
Yeah. Well, I've been riding the family plan till the wheels fall off, man. Saving up money, you know how it goes.
Yeah, things are expensive these days.
Take it easy, man.
You live in the city or just like on the outskirts?
What do you mean? Like, of Aiken?
No, Boston.
Oh, on the outskirts. I was in a suburb.
I had a friend of mine used to work for the railroad. He worked in, it was somewhere like southern Massachusetts. He would take stuff into Boston to work industries.
Oh, okay.
Drop cars off from, just different plants and businesses and stuff
Right.
like that.
That's cool. That's cool.
He was up there for about a year doing that before he came back here.
Nice.
I can't remember the name of the town that he worked in.
If you can live up there and work for a few years, you make a very different wage up there. I'll tell you that.
Well, that's the only thing about the railroad I miss is the wage.
Right?
But I lost probably about 15 to 20% of it given month on just on union wages and stuff like that. So
True.
pay dues.
Oh, so you used to be an officer out there?
No,
No?
I worked as an actual train conductor. Just take trains from place to place, take them to industries and stuff like that.
Nice.
Full in place cars and that sort of thing.
Interesting.
And about how big is
it's gonna be probably about, I did that for about 5 years before I became a police officer.
So what made you want to do this?
Well, I started working for the, I just got tired of the management culture of the railroad.
Okay.
It's all money based.
Sure.
CSX is a Fortune 500 company, so it's one of those deals where.
You're the little guy, man.
Well, they got bought out by a hedge fund.
Oh,
hedge fund,
so now you're really the little
so
guy.
they have a conglomerate of multi-billionaires that are trying
Right.
to buy up stock in certain companies and basically do a non.
Cut the bottom line, stuff like that.
Well, not cut the bottom line. They're more looking after stock, stock shareholders than they are actual
Right.
employees and things like that, and customers. The idea is basically to cut as much of the fat off the company, so to speak.
Right. Yep.
So they're very profitable.
Right.
Even though business may not necessarily be good, it still makes a heavy profit.
I've told him that you have a right to do what you're doing.
Correct.
You can stay here, do your filming and stuff. You won't, do you have a business card? Come on, of course. I'll give you both our names.
Thank you.
I can even do a case number for you, so it'll be easier if you want to do it.
Appreciate that. Awesome. That was definitely the next step. So.
I don't have these stamps you want here, but I'm going to put my name right here.
It's all right. Can I just get another one just in case? Sure. Appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Can you give 571 a case number?
There's that.
So I'll put my name right here. This will be the case number if you want to get
Sweet.
a copy of the case number. Be ready after 2 o'clock more and whatever you need to do there, okay?
Okay.
Any questions for me?
That's it, man.
All right, be safe, okay?
Thank you as well. Alrighty, Mr. Brown. You take it easy now. I'm not going to be that guy, but I told you. Thank God you're not a betting man.
Thank you for watching until the end of the video. Today's 2 incidents, one in Duluth, Minnesota, a city known for its low population density and well-rated community-friendly police force, and another in Red Bank, South Carolina, a small suburb where civil rights tensions often flare, clearly demonstrate that legal knowledge is the strongest armor a citizen can have. In Duluth's brisk 68-degree weather, a calm citizen stood firmly on the public sidewalk, unshaken by unjust demands to stop filming. The local police confirmed his legal right to record in public spaces. Meanwhile, in Red Bank, a citizen faced pressure from postal employees and a county deputy threatened with a trespass notice and demands for ID. His insistence on speaking with a supervisor completely shifted the situation. In the end, his First Amendment rights were acknowledged. The key takeaway is this: always remember your First Amendment rights, stay calm, understand the legal line between public and private property, do not surrender your ID without a lawful order, and always request a supervisor when your rights are challenged. These aren't just your rights, they are your responsibility to uphold for yourself and others. If you found this video valuable, subscribe to Mr. Right, leave a comment, and share it to help spread legal knowledge and protect our civil liberties.